Right now we're going to talk about how to complete the assignment in the section called Exploring Resources and Strategies. So once you've logged into your Moodle account, under My Courses, you're going to go ahead and click on the link for Engaging Students. And once you get to your home screen, there are two ways that you can access this assignment. The first way is to scroll down, and under Course Administration, under Settings, you can click into your grades. And then from here, you'd click on Exploration Forum, or you can go back and just scroll down to the section that says Exploring Resources and Strategies. Then you'll click on the link that says Exploration Forum, Increasing Student Engagement Through Active Learning. When you first log in, there's an article here, or I'm sorry, once you click onto that link, there's an article here that is not the assignment. It is just some food for thought. You are not required to look at it, but you may find it helpful. You're going to scroll down here to the bottom and you're going to see a number of discussion threads. You're going to be choosing two of these discussion threads to compare. Inside these discussion threads basically is information on different engagement strategies. That's what these are. So you're going to be choosing two of these to compare to one another. So today we're going to choose Expand Your Audience with Student Learning Communities and Deconstruct an Issue Transparently with Document Collaboration. So the first thing that you'll want to do is you'll want to click into each of these. And once you click in, you'll be able to read a little bit more about the engagement strategy, and then you'll see some websites which help support that engagement strategy. So you're going to take some time and familiarize yourself with the engagement strategies. Then you'll go back and you'll click and you'll do the same thing for the next one. You'll click into the discussion thread, you'll read through the information provided, you can click on some of the links which give you additional information and support, and just kind of familiarize yourself with the engagement strategy. Once you've kind of familiarized yourself with both, click into either one. It doesn't matter, but this is going to be where you're going to post your information. So we're going to actually post inside this forum. This is going to be like our first strategy that we'll look at. So you'll scroll down a bit. And when you scroll down, you'll see here it says Resource, Compare, Contrast Strategies Matrix. You're going to click where it says Microsoft Word Doc Download Link. I usually save and then hit open. This matrix is going to open up and you're going to fill this out. So this is going to be the name of the first strategy that you selected. And then for that first strategy, you're going to find 3 different attributes. Right here, you're going to choose the name of the second strategy that you had selected. And again, that's the 2 different discussion threads that you clicked into and learned more about. Then you'll type in 3 attributes. Then here you'll try to connect these 2 strategies to literacy. You're going to type directly in this form, and for most of you, you'll have to click where it says Enable Editing in order to begin typing. Your name obviously goes here, and the grade and subject goes right here. So let's take a look at one that has already been completed. Okay, so here we have one that's already been completed. You'll see the name of 2 learning strategies here. You'll see attributes about each one listed. And then you'll see some connections being made to literacy. Once you have this finished, you'll save that to your documents or to your shared drive. So when you're in the Word doc, you can do File, Save As, and save it wherever you typically save your work. So now let's get to the fun part. We're going to begin uploading. So the first thing we need to do is click where it says Reply right here. All right. So we want to attach that matrix, that Word document that we just completed. So you'll click on Add. You'll click Browse. And you will find your matrix and then click Upload this file. Then the next thing you need to do is you need to type something in this message box here. You're going to do a little reflection. And if you scroll up a bit on the page, you'll see that there are 5 questions here that you can pick from to reflect on. So you're going to choose 2 to 3 of these questions and answer these questions and reflect on the matrix that you just completed. So once you do that, you will just either type in or paste in the question and then the answer that you gave. And again, choose 2 to 3 questions to answer, and then general rule of thumb, 2 to 3 sentence responses for each question is plenty. Once you've done both of those things, scroll down and hit Post to Forum. Now that you have posted this, you are going to, so you'll see we've got the questions, we scroll back down to where we posted, our reflections, and then we also have the Word document, the matrix, attached to it. The last thing we need to do is we need to answer one of our colleagues or reply to one of our colleagues. So again, let's take a look. We're going to go back into this assignment. We'll go into it, we'll click on Grades, we'll go on Exploration Forum, we'll scroll down. Now we can choose any one of our colleagues that we want to reply to. So if we wanted to expand your audience with student learning communities, we would just click right here. And scroll down. So we see that one of our colleagues posted, here's their matrix, and here is their little reflection, and we're going to reply to it. So once we've taken a look at everything that they have here, we're going to click on the button that says Reply. And we'll scroll down to the message box. And in here, we're going to type 2 to 3 sentences in response to what our colleague had posted. So once you type your 2 to 3 sentences in response to your colleague's post, you'll scroll down to the bottom of the page. There's nothing else that needs to be posted here. And you're going to click Post to Forum. And once you click Post to Forum, you've completed this assignment. Good luck!